Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. The show has AAA baseball for you. It's the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Oklahoma City Comets. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. We are nearly ready to get underway. And towing the slab in this one, Ben Kasparius. Base runners tough to come by with this arm on the mound. Quite the strikeout to walk ratio he's posted this season, better than 4-1. That is elite control, and it usually leads to a whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously, you need to limit hits as well, but he's showing some high-level skills on the mound. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ryan Jackson. And we are underway.
That's down.
Sweeper. Low outside.
1-2. Here's the pitch. Got it. One out in the top of the first. And let's take a look at this lineup. And this offense is at the bottom of the league leaderboard in runs scored. When they've gotten wins, it's mainly been because of pitching and defense. But you can bet the front office is keeping an eye on this lineup and hoping for 1 or 2 breakout bats. Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Pablo Reyes.
Hey!
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Just missed.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
This one is labeled. That's back. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for third. And he announces his arrival at AAA with a triple. What a moment for him. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. So a runner aboard. Now the left fielder, Tirso Ornelas. Some serious heat, 97 on that fastball.
Sweeper.
The 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's the kind of foul that'll leave you feeling the sting in your palms. Ouch. One away with a runner at third.
Ball one.
In the dirt, but blocked. And the runner stays put. 1-2 offer. Bites that one off, will reset and do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Runner on at third, one away. In the air to left center. Dives for it, got it, makes the play. Runner tags from third, and they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. The run scores on the play, but let's take a moment to appreciate this catch. He misses the ball, they're a lot worse off. Gutsy called the dive for it. Nobody on and 2 outs. Nick Solak getting ready to hit. And there's a breaking ball that drops in.
Sweeper. Low outside. Sweeper. Middle outside.
Battling here, fouls it away.
Sweeper.
2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking. That ends the inning. We move on to the bottom of the first. El Paso with the lead, 1-0. Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, Walker Buehler. A bit unusual in the modern game, a pitch-to-contact arm on the hill today. For a successful outing, he needs to avoid the barrel of the bat and get a lot of soft contact. Pop-ups, cans of corn, ground balls, whatever it takes to allow the defense to work behind him and pick up some easy outs. If he can keep a good rhythm and not get off schedule, he could put up a really nice start. Matt Gorski, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one. This one in the air to right. One away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them recently, Noah Miller. Bases empty, one away. Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. In the air to the right. That's out number 2.
That is third. The right field.
2 down now. Now at the plate, James Tibbs the third. And it's a blooper to left. Just foul. And the pitch. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. Pulls into second with 2 gone. Everything came together on that swing. Well, he was a touch behind on that swing, but strong wrists and a good job of getting on plane meant he could make good contact and shoot it down the left field line. And at second here with 2 away. Alex Freeman now at the plate, making a lot of contact recently, collecting extra base hits routinely. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one fouled off. This one to right. And that's the end of the inning. 1 left on base, and it remains 1-0. The Chihuahuas at the plate here in the second inning. Blake Hunt digs in now.
Blake Hunt.
Hunt measures 6'4", 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017.
Ball.
Sweeper. Low middle.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Just can't catch up to the heat. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. This one in the air to right. And there's 1 away. Kai Roberts will hit next.
High inside.
That
That's
one
a
is
ball.
upstairs.
Sinker.
1 out and the base is empty. And
Oh,
another
that's
ball.
low.
Sweeper. Middle center.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Curveball. Low middle.
On the ground. And base hit. Around first and heading for second. In at second with a 1-out double. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. Tyler Robertson getting ready to hit.
Ball. Down.
Cutter. Low inside.
The 1-0 pitch. Swings and he mashes it. A soaring drive to left, and this ball is out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. He should be smiling big after that homer, and why not? With that one up in the air, it was in doubt until the last second. But as soon as he was sure it wasn't foul, he knew he'd get a jog around the bases. One down. Here's the center fielder, Jace Bowen. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
Sweeper.
And that's a 1-out single.
The first baseman.
Next up for the Chihuahuas, Luis Verdugo. And he has struggled this year. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Sweeper.
Out towards left center. Hogue has a beat on it. And makes the catch.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Ryan Jackson.
To the top of the order we go. Next to hit, Ryan Jackson. That's in there. Strike one. No reason to jump at a strike from a pitcher who's struggling like this. Chances are you'll get another pitch to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. That one in the air to center field. And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in for the Comets, Zaire Hope. In the air to left. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
That is good.
Next up, the designated hitter, Keston Hira. Tearing it up at the plate recently. It's in each of the last 6 games. To the right side, Reyes. In plenty of time to first.
That is good.
Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Josue De Paula. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. So left, under it. Gets there, got it. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Noah Miller. Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. That one rocketing towards left center. Should be extra bases. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes across to score. In at second with an RBI double. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. So digging in, Eliezer Alfonso. A up the middle. Base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. It's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. And here at the plate, Matt Gorski, Reyes. They get the force, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. On to the next inning. Here's the second baseman, Pablo Reyes. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Comes up empty. Strike two.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Next pitch misses. And that is ball one.
Low inside.
Swings and jolts one to left. This one's pretty deep. And it's gone. I don't think he got all of that one, but it had the right stuff to make it out of here for a homer. I'm sure he'll be just fine with that one. Ornelas in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Sweeper.
The 0-1. That one fouled off. 0-2, rocks and fires. Struck out looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run. Bases empty, one away. And the next batter, Nick Solak. Struck out looking the first time up. Swing lifted to left field. And now two down. Time to have a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Number 39, Hunt.
Coming up to the dish for El Paso, Blake Hunt.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. We're here in the top half of the third. Two down and nobody aboard. High in the air, out to right. Tibbs has this one sized up and makes the catch. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And now it's 4-1. All set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Bounce to the left side. So left. One gone.
Now batting, right fielder, James Tibbs the third.
One out and the bases are empty. James Tibbs the third now at the plate. What a profile he's got at the plate with strong contact and power ability, but he's devoted to preparation too. This afternoon was no exception. He's always ready to go when first pitch comes. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Bases are empty with two away. Alex Freeland, the next to hit. That one down for a hit. That keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Zaire Hope will hit next. Singled and scored the first time around. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs.
now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Keston Hira, 0 for 1. In the air to center, pretty deep. And that retires the side. 2 left on. End of 3. The Chihuahuas lead it 4-1. Welcome welcome back to Oklahoma City, top of the fourth inning. Leading off, Kai Roberts. Righty reliever out of the pen, Blake Trinan. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. 1-0, here's the pitch. High fly ball to right field. And there's one down. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Nobody on with one out. And now the right fielder, Tyler Robertson. 1-for-1 with a two-run homer the first time up. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And here is Jace Bowen. Excellent swing the last time up. A line drive single to center. Here's a grounder up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first.
Sweeper. Low outside.
0-2, and the delivery. He goes down looking. One runner left stranded as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. The Comets at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
The first baseman,
There's a museum here in Oklahoma City that is devoted to nothing but animal bones. Lots of skeletons there. If you're okay with the macabre, it seems like a good time. The 0-1. Grounder to second, Reyes. And out at first. Base is empty, one away. Stepping in, the switch-hitting shortstop, Noah Miller. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Liner into center. And there are 2 down.
now batting, catcher, Eliezer.
Next up for the Comets, Eliezer Alfonso. 1-for-1 with a single so far. Swings through that one. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Up the middle, Jackson. Play made, that ends the inning. They're set down 1-2-3. We're ready for the 5th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ryan Jackson.
Aye.
Sinker. Middle outside.
And that's in for a strike.
Low outside.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
This pitch popped up. And there's one down. One out and the bases are empty. And now it's going to be Pablo Reyes. He's already homered in this ball game.
Sinker. Low inside.
And the 0-1 now. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Reyes wants another look at the called strike, and here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for him. And 1-2. The hitter's probably feeling a bit confused. The pitcher went inside twice, then he went outside. Good job mixing locations.
Sweeper.
And a foul ball, so he stays alive.
Sinker. Low middle.
2-2. Grounder
Nope.
left
Foul
side,
ball.
and it goes just foul.
Sinker. Low inside.
He didn't start his
Ball
windup
three.
before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. One out and the base is empty. Payoff pitch
Ball
off
four.
the outside
Take the
edge,
base.
and that is ball 4. That's an excellent at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and earned the walk.
Now back.
Here's the left fielder,
Left
Tirso
fielder,
Ornelas.
Ornelas.
Four-seam fastball. Low
Ornelas, 26 years old, and he was born in Mexico.
Yeah.
After walking the last hitter, he just reached back for some extra velocity and pumped that fastball by for a strike. That's a good way to reset after giving up the free pass. Runner at first, 1 away.
Inside, ball 1.
Sinker. Low outside.
Runs it up to 96 to record the K. My goodness, that was vintage Greg Maddox stuff on that fastball. Just dove back over the inner half, and the batter had no shot at all. Not many hitters at this level know how to handle that. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nick Solak.
Sinker.
Reyes leading off first with 2 away.
Sweeper. Low outside.
And that one gets by the catcher. And now a man in scoring position.
Sweeper.
Man at second with 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Sweeper.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And now the 1-2. That one hammered but pulled foul. I think he may need to take a new plan of attack after that breaking ball got crushed foul. He may have gotten away with one there. Fights it off, we'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. That one is foul, we'll see another.
Sinker.
And caught it behind the back. Nicely done for the out. 1 runner left aboard, but they lead it 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Matt Gorski. Ground ball left side,
ball's
and that's
foul.
just foul. The 0-1 offering. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. A frozen rope. It's carrying. Pulls it in. 1 away. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Digging in for the Comets, James Tibbs III. 1 for 2. Line drive to right. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Alex Freeland getting ready to hit. Into center. And it drops in. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. So up next, Zaire Hope. In the air to left center. Ornelas settles under it. Gets there. Got it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 5 innings down. El Paso ahead in this game, 4-1. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Blake Hunt.
Four-seam fastball. High. Middle. Sweeper. Low middle.
Hunt in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Sweeper. Low middle.
Hot shot to third, but caught for the out. Lightning quick reflexes at third on that diving catch. He's really showing some great skill at the hot corner. Nobody on with 1 out. Next up, Kai Roberts. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. That's a strike. Now 2-1. Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball to left, down the line. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the right fielder, number 20, Tyler Robertson.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Tyler Robertson. And he hit a 2-run homer back in the 2nd inning to provide a lift for this lineup. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Blake Trinan won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in just a minute.
Now pitching for the
A new
Comets.
arm into the game, the righty, Evan Phillips. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense.
No, that's down.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the 17th,
Jace Bowen now at the plate. Bowen having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Foul ball there.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Gets a piece, it stays 0-2.
Sweeper. Low middle.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Chihuahuas have the lead, 4-1. Home half of the 6th, and now the DH, Keston Hira.
number 9, Keston Hira.
Swing and a miss. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. And here's the 0-2. That one is smoked, right field. And he makes a spectacular catch. Come on. On that catch, he was really going full tilt. Good job to track the ball in the air and hang on for the out. Fly ball left field. Ornelas coming in on it and makes the catch. Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Noah Miller. Now a flare off the bat. Dives but can't make the catch. And that extends the inning.
Now batting,
So digging in, Eliezer Alfonso. Here's the pitch. Left field. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. 1 left on base. 7th inning up next. The Chihuahuas out in front, 4-1. We go to the top of the 7th. Luis Verdugo digs in now.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Phillips getting back to it out there. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Ryan Jackson. That misses. And that's ball 1. Line drive to center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Digging in for the Chihuahuas, Pablo Reyes. He's already gone yard in this game. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Runner at first, 1 away. And that's outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Next pitch is outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now a laser to second, but caught for the out. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. And now, Tirso Ornelas. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second and out. That ends the inning. Trying to get into scoring position on that play, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That is how you want to pick up your pitcher. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the seventh. Matt Gorski getting ready to hit. Fly ball, right field. Robertson drifts towards it. One up, one down. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Santiago Espinal. Smoked a line drive single to center the last time up. On 0-1, the delivery. Blooper to right. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. So one on now with one away. Not a rocket off the bat, but doesn't always have to be to get a hit. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Digging in, James Tibbs III. Late on that fastball. And now it's even up. Impressive efficiency on the mound in this game. On a line to center. Racing over to make the catch.
Now back, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Next up for the Comets, Alex Freeland. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Zaire Hope. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Just missed a home run. No runs on and 2 runners left. We're in the top of the 8th. Tirso Ornelas now at the plate. This pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Just a hair inside, at least in the judgment of the plate umpire. If the pitcher adapts and gets a better feel for the zone, he'll be fine.
Hey!
That one misses. 3-1 now. Here's a fly to left. And there's 1 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nick Solak. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Sweeper.
The 0-1. It spills out of the glove. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this one. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. And now at the plate, Blake Hunt. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Solak stands at first with 1 away. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by the bat. Kai Roberts, the next to hit. 1 for 3. That one's in there. 0-1. He thought that was a ball, and he'll challenge. Sharp eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they still have both challenges. 1-0 pitch. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Lead runner turns at second. Coming around third. Scores with ease. That is an RBI triple. Picks himself up an RBI. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. And now, Tyler Robertson. Down the line, base hit. The run scores from third. And the lead is up to 5. Chance at a triple. Pulls into third with an RBI triple. And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Evan Phillips gives way, leaves a runner at third, so we'll see how the next arm deals with that when we get back. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Paul Gervais. We'll have to deal with a runner on third. And now, Jace Bowen. Fly ball to right. And that's that. They get 2 runs on 3. And now the DH, Keston Hiura. Positively robbed of a base hit the last time up. This pitch popped up. Reyes settles underneath it. Gets there. Got it. Digging in for the Comets, Josue De Paula. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. No time wasted here. And he showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit, something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. The batter now, Noah Miller, lines this one to center, and there's a hit. And 2 aboard now as the lead runner stops at second. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Walker Buehler departs, and a pretty good outing, leaving with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back. Righty reliever out of the pen, Ty Adcock. The season's been good for him with a more than respectable ERA. The organization has to be pleased with what he's shown them. First and second with 1 away. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Eliezer Alfonso. Ground ball, right side, Reyes. 2 away. Matt Gorski digs in now. Line drive, that's a base knock. 1 run comes across. Another scores. 2 runs come in on the play. It's 6-3. Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Santiago Espinal will hit next. Popped up towards the line. Dives and can't hang on. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Not the hardest hit ball of his career, but got enough behind it to knock it into the outfield for a base hit. He'll take that every time. We'll see if they can build on this and capitalize on their momentum. Now it's the right fielder, James Tibbs III. Fouled off. He was late. And that one sliced foul. Tying run waits at the plate. A laser into the outfield. And that is out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of runners left aboard. Through 8 full, El Paso with the lead, 6-3. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Luis Verdugo getting ready to hit.
Changeup. Low middle. Four-seam fastball.
That one pushed foul.
Four-seam fastball.
0-2, here's the pitch. This one popped up. And there's one away. Bases empty, one away. Next to hit, Ryan Jackson. On the ground, right side, Freeland. 2 gone now. Here's the second baseman, Pablo Reyes. Already a homer for him in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Rapid-fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. And the count's even at 2. That one is way inside. That'll back him up a bit. Turned on, but that's foul down the third base line. That's great contact, but just ahead of the pitch, and it went foul because of that. Gotta stay back. Swinging a foul ball at the plate, they'll do it again. 2 outs, bases empty. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Center field. Tracks it down for the out. And that'll do it. We move on now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Chihuahuas lead it 6-3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Brian Hoeing. And this is who they turn to when they're ready to go home. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Lined a single into center the last time up. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Slides, got it. And that is a great play for the out. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Zaire Hope. In the air, along the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Here in the bottom of the 9th inning, 1 out. Ornelas on the move towards foul ground. Won't get to this one, it drops foul. Pop up to third as his bat splinters. And a couple of quick outs. So it's their last chance of the ball game. On the ground to third. Gloves it. On to first. Ball game. (6-3) our final score. Thanks for tuning in and joining us for Minor League Baseball on the show. I'm Ben Gelman, and we'll see you next time.